Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sasha and today's video is gonna be first impression slash review of the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm super excited. By the way, we're gonna also do a tutorial, so stay tuned if you want to know how I did what I have on my eyes, because I used this palette and it was very much a lot of fun. So if you want to know a little bit about this palette and if you want to know how I achieved this look, just keep watching. First of all, I want to address the fact that I'm not filming during the daylight, which I'm used to, but I'm using the light, so hopefully the lighting will be fine, the colors will show up how they should. Fingers crossed it's gonna work. But back to the palette, to the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil. I really wanted this palette. This palette cost only around $16.99, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna correct myself for sure. Anyway, the price will be written somewhere around the video already. So it's very cheap for the fact you get 35 shades in it. But the reason why I wanted to try this palette wasn't just because it was $16.99 for 35 shades. It was because of the colors of the shades. I always go for something that is more natural, browns, taupes, and like maybe some champagnes and maybe a little bit of pink. Maybe from time to time I have some adventure to go a little to some cranberry or to some plum color. But it's pretty much boring stuff. And I was tempted to buy the Kat Von D pastel palette. I'm not sure how is it called right now. Oops. But then I was like, that's too expensive. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna use up that palette, how often I'm gonna wear those crazy pastel colors. So when I saw this one, I was like, yep, I'm buying it. I pre-ordered this palette on August 5th. And I believe it was out by August 10th. The palette comes in this like a paper protective packaging. On the back you have like a sneak peek of the colors, which is very nice. I'm just keeping this one so I can show it to you guys, so now I can throw it away. The palette itself, it's a cardboard packaging. Honestly, for $17 you cannot expect anything else, right? But it has a very nice mirror. Let me just put the palette like this so I'm not blinding you with the light, but these are the colors. Ta-da! This is everything I ever hoped for in a colorful palette, basically. And the shade that sold me this palette is this one. Honestly, this one, these like yellowy shades were the reason I bought this palette. I was on the hunt for a nice yellowy color eyeshadow, and I really wanted to try this orange one as well. You have everything, every color for eyeshadow you can hope for. You have pinks, reds, cranberry shades, orange, yellows, greens, blues, purples. You have even black, and you have this like a white highlighter color, and this is like a regular white matte eyeshadow. Hopefully the camera is picking out the colors, because now when I look in the viewfinder it's a little frustrating because they does not look as vibrant on a camera as they do in real life. And let me do a close-up of the palette, maybe the colors will look a little better. So that's the palette, and right now I think we're gonna go to tutorial. I am not sure if I'm gonna do swatches. You know what, let me do some swatches, okay? I'm not gonna do all of them. I'm gonna insert some pictures that BH Cosmetics has on their website as swatches so you can have a better look. But just so you see swatches that are kinda more real time, I'm gonna do so for you. So let me first try this green. So I'm dipping my finger. Let's do this. So, and this is a one swipe. Let me do this blue color. This is how it looks on the finger. Let me next do this. Let me go now for shimmer. Let me try this bronzy color. So those were the swatches, and now let me carry you to the tutorial and kind of first impression, because that was actually the first time I ever worked with these eyeshadows. You're gonna hear some of my comments, and after that I'm gonna see you again and I'm gonna talk about what I think about this palette in a little more depth. Okay guys, so as you can see, I zoomed you in. Hopefully I'm gonna be filmed like this. I feel a little uncomfortable, so yeah. Okay, so I prepped my eyes. I didn't put any primer, but I put a little bit of Shape Tape concealer and set it with a powder, the translucent powder, so that's gonna act like my primer. Let's dig into eyeshadows. So I'm picking up this orange eyeshadow and I'm gonna put it in my crease. Whoa, okay. So the first impression is they're very pigmented. By the way, I didn't put anything under my eyes, so if they have any fallout, I'm screwed. Which I probably should have done. Well, now it's too late. I apologize in advance if I'm gonna look into viewfinder, but I have to check if I'm in focus. Honestly, I have to say I was expecting that this color is gonna be a little more orange. It's more like a nice peachy color. But in my opinion, this color on the palette looks different than on the actual eyelid, at least in this lighting. Now I'm taking a small fluffy brush and I'm taking this bright orange color and popping it straight into the crease. As you can see, I'm popping this color a little bit below my crease. I'm really hoping that the colors are picking up nicely on the camera with this lighting. I really like this color, but as I blend in, I feel like it's losing its intensity, and I have to dip quite a lot into the palette and reapply to get the effect I want. Next, I'm just gonna take this very bright yellow. Oh my god, I love how pigmented it is. But look at this. I just dipped into the palette. Now let's see how it shows on the lid. I put in this yellow color also in the corner. You know, I have to tell you, I'm actually really impressed with this palette. Like, I have absolutely no fallout. The eyeshadows are kind of powdery. By the way, I'm dipping into the other yellow, keeping the same brush. They're a little powdery, meaning that there is a little bit of mess from the shades. But honestly, I don't see any fallout. Just amazing. I love it. Next, I'm gonna take this pencil brush and I'm gonna dip into the red color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pop it right in the outer corner. My only problem is that as I'm blending it, I feel like these shades are kind of changing into one shade. Now I'm changing my brush into a bigger fluffy brush and I'm going to blend the edges. I decided to go again into this orange color. Don't forget to tap the X's, by the way. And just blend the yellow and the orange one a little more. nice gradient. Okay guys, let me zoom you out a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do an eyeliner. I will see how does it look with just the lashes, I think. And yeah, I'm gonna apply the lashes, put some mascara on, and I'll be right back with you for the lower lash line. I decided not to do an eyeliner, and I'm just gonna do quickly a water lash line. I was thinking the red color, but in the end I decided to go for the like a transition kind of shade we use. Then I'm taking the red color and just popping it in the outer corner, just a little bit. And this is the final look. Okay, so that was my first impression slash tutorial on this look. And let me go back to the palette and to the fact that, as you could see on the swatches, hopefully you could see on this camera and with this lighting, that they are not the best swatches ever. When I first swatched this palette, which I couldn't resist, I just couldn't just wait for the video. I had to swatch it like right away when I got the palette, so I swatched my favorite colors. And I saw that they're little powdery. For example, this pink color is a little patchy on my hand as a swatch. But with that said, when I was working on my eyes, I kind of like them. I mean, they're not as buttery as my Morphe or MAC eyeshadows, but what's awesome, which I mentioned also in my first impression, is that when you tap off the excess, you really don't have any fallout. I didn't have to clean up a thing, which is kind of impressive. And also I mentioned the fact that I felt like some colors blended together in one shade and they didn't give me that much definition I was looking for. But honestly, it's $16.99. Unfortunately, I cannot compare this palette to anything similar because I do not own anything that has these crazy vibrant colors. So honestly, I cannot say if the formulation of, for example, Kat Von D palette is much better than the BH Cosmetics. But if you're asking me if you should buy this palette or if you should think about buying this palette, if you're looking for some vibrant colors and you don't really know if you're gonna use them, if you will know how to work with them, really just want to try it out, I highly recommend the Take Me Back to the Brazil. You get 35 eyeshadows. I mean, the 32 eyeshadows, the round ones, are kind of small. When I opened it, I was like, oh, okay, I understand the price point. But again, like, those are colors you're not gonna go that often to. It's not your Naked Lunch or from MAC or something you would use on a daily basis. It's something you're gonna use from time to time when you want to have fun. It has some matte shades, it has some shimmery shades, although when I say shimmery, it's not like glitter, it's just like a slight sheen to it. And then it has those three colors that are like matte black, matte white, and like a color that you can very easily use as a highlighter. And as I'm looking at myself in a mirror, I really like how my eyeshadow looks. It doesn't look patchy, which I was a little scared of. Thankfully, it looks very nice, blends very easily. Just don't overblend it, otherwise you're gonna lose the color. But based on the first impression and the first use, I'm super duper happy I bought this palette. Surely I'm gonna use it. Hopefully I'm gonna use it a little more also in some other videos, so maybe you can stay tuned if you're not sure if you want to buy this palette, and I'm gonna share a little more thoughts about it. But this is it, guys, for today's video. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, if I forgot about anything, or if you want to know anything, or if you have any requests, just leave your comment down below and I will be more than happy to answer you. Also, if you feel like it, please subscribe. I post 2 videos every single week. I hope you're gonna have a lovely day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!